am Maren Morris.
Welcome to London. Have you been here before?
I have been to London. It's been about 10 years, though. I was 16 and I did a few shows over here back then. But, this is sort of the first time I've gotten to come and, be an adult and, experience the nightlife a little bit. And, it's really cool to be here.
Sometimes when we get a song from an artist that maybe we don't know that much about, we think, wow, they're interesting. We're glad they're doing music and stuff. But actually, you've been recording for quite a while, haven't you? And we're a little late to the party.
Yeah, I self-released 3 albums when I was in Texas, where I'm from. And I'm very proud of, what I did there. But I think, since moving to Nashville, I've really grown into who I am as a songwriter, which is the most important thing to my music. And I feel like this is sort of my first official release.
So the other ones were kind of warm-up albums, and now we're getting into the big stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. And it's a self-titled EP, is that right?
It is, yes.
Okay, and the lead song is My Church, which we've been playing a lot on Chris Country. What a cool song. How did it come about?
Thank you. I was on a writing trip in Los Angeles last year, and I didn't have an idea for my write, so a lot of times will just drive around to find inspiration and, kind of get out of my own thoughts for a second and just let whatever hits me. So I was driving and I don't know, the title popped in my head. I was listening to some great song on the radio. I had the backdrop of the ocean. It was just a really inspiring time, and I feel like I wanted to capture that essence of what we feel when we're connected to a song that we love. And so that's how My Church was born.
And you name-check some country legends in there as well.
A little bit, yeah. Just a couple times. I've always been a huge Hank Williams fan. That was I listened to a lot of Hank and Patsy Cline when I first started. And then, Johnny Cash came later, and I just fell in love with his way of singing. It was so influential and distinct, and he was just a badass.
That's certainly true, yeah. This song is out at the moment. It must be pretty cool to switch the radio on and hear your own music.
It definitely is. I've never really had that happen before, so having My Church be doing well right out of the gate is really incredible to me, because a lot of times you really, really have to wait your turn, and I feel like the response on this song has just been so gratifying.
Because it must be hard to get heard in Nashville, because Nashville's just full of, brilliant country writers and musicians and performers. You're kind of flying your flags of saying, hey, I'm here, there's my stuff. How do you kind of deal with that?
I mean, I feel like I'm constantly inspired, because it is a large town. Well, it's a small town with large talent, and I feel like you do sort of have to fight for your right to be above the surface with people, because, you can easily get lost in the shuffle. But I think as long as you are doing something that is unique and true to you as an artist, you can't think too much about what everyone else is doing. Otherwise, you kind of do yourself a disservice.
So the EP is out now that has My Church on it. Can we presume there's an album to follow?
Yes, actually. We finished the full record a couple months ago, and we just finished mastering. And so it will be out, hopefully, by the summer.
What can you tell us about it?
It's an incredibly diverse palette of emotions and musical influences, and I feel like it's very quintessentially me. And I didn't really set out to make a country record or a pop record. I just set out to make my record. So you'll definitely hear a lot of, same with church, throwback, like gospel, R&B, rootsy country elements. It's really something I'm very proud of and excited to have out finally.
Well, we look forward to that coming through. You mentioned the country legends that have been so inspiring to you. But aside from them, if we were to steal your phone or iPod and look through the music on there, what other stuff would we find you listening to?
Definitely the aforementioned artists that I grew up on. I still listen to Sunday Morning Coming Down by Johnny Cash. I've been spinning the Chris Stapleton record a whole lot. It's so inspiring. He's an incredible writer, but also one of the best male singers, I think, singers ever. Yeah, I'm listening to a lot of different things right now. Troye Sivan, Stapleton. I feel like I really am all over the board with my taste.
Well, it's great to have you here at Country to Country. Chris Stapleton, of course, is here tomorrow as well. So we've not seen him live in anywhere like this before, so really looking forward to that. It's our first chance to see you perform as well this weekend, which is really exciting, and hopefully the UK will be on your tour schedule at some point in the future as well.
Oh, absolutely. We're definitely coming back.
Excellent. Well, thank you for spending some time with us. Why don't we end with you introducing your song?
Awesome. I'm Maren Morris. This is my single, My Church, and you're listening to Chris Country.
Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Feels like the Holy Ghost running through ya when I play the Highway FM.
The UK's country station. Chris Country.